Hey, hey, hey! Ryan from Mana Bluff here. Another M15 draft. Sanctified Charge. That's what it's called. I can't remember that card's name. Anyway, so we open a Planeswalker, which I'm going to grab. Target player, I don't even remember what the different Planeswalkers do. That's how limited of a player I am. Target player discards a card. Search library for a card, then shuffle your library and put that card on top. That's kind of cool. Put all creature cards from all libraries on the battlefield. Alright. I don't think Liliana's like the most insane Planeswalker, but of course money is a thing. I actually think Nightfire Giant like is a run for her money. Wouldn't mind grabbing it too, but money and just the Planeswalker effect, where we're like, oh no, I got to deal with this, is pretty nice. So slamming that guy, and really the Charge and the Nightfire Giant are the only two super powered dudes here. I like myself a Coral Barrier. Nimbus Isle's fine. Sign and Blood's good. It's a bummer that like the next best cards are black, so we'll have to cut that pretty hard, I should think. Cool, and we follow up with a nice Flesh to Dust. I like Carrion Crow as well, nice little filler. This is a great common to add to our other 5-drop. Soft Shades, blah. Chief Engineer is actually okay, but not a high pick in blue. But a 1/3 for 2 is cool, and then tends to do the artifact thing anyway. Hate the Altic Bloodseeker. I mean, it's a fine 2-drop, but that's it. Enforcer's way better. I still think I'm taking the best card in the pack, so that's kind of nice. Wow, and we get an Ulcerate, Covenant of Bloods here too, which is a bummer to pass, but that's fine. We're seeing a little bit of blue open in another color, because Frostlink is fantastic. Looks like black's the thing. Black is the thing with a touch of blue, a little bit of reddish happening. I think it's just, this might be a deeper pack. But nice removal spells to start off the draft. I am pleased. Now I am debating. I think Divination goes so well, and with Liliana Vest, it's kind of what we want to be doing, a blue-black control strategy. Cave would be fine, just, I don't know if that matters. Toy-Fight Rats, also good, would be the pick to stay on color, which I think I might just do, because I value staying one color so much. Over Necrobite, yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. We also see the Satyr White Wayfinder, which is really great in the black-green deck, but we're just going to stick to a nice solid card there, be a black drafter, and then see what happens. And now I will go blue. Frostlink I think is like a strong enough signal that that's such a good card in blue. I'm gonna grab it. Fester Gloom would be perfectly fine. Same with Necrobite. And you kind of, I definitely want one Fester Gloom, and I'm definitely interested in Necrobite in the deck. Midnight Guard's also a little bit late. Kind of the same common run though as before. Not the same, but a lot of the same, with the Crowds and the Bolts still hanging around. But I think Frostlink is just too much fun. What else? Ooh. Lots of things. Gonna stick to the black plan. Just pick up all the removal. Covenant of Blood. Would love a Rot Feast or Maggot, but I think Covenant's that much better. Would start to like getting some decent creatures online with the 2-drop. Late red again with the Scrapyard Mongrel. The only thing we're not really seeing a lot of is green. There was like earlier playables that are fine. Meteorite would be cool too, but yeah, Covenant, yummy. And here, interesting pick. I think I'm going to take another Typhoid Rats, just go late. Could take the Fester Gloom, though. That is certainly a strong enough card that could be main decked or just sideboarded pretty well. But I think I'm just going to focus on the creatures right now. Start building up our playable list here. Well, I didn't pay attention to what was in that pack. Bummer, I want to see more of it. Late Sanctified Charge and Satyr Wayfinder. Still happy just to stay on my main color. Rock Feast or Maggot's a very good 5-drop, one that I really want. Again, still want a 2-drop. Wayfinder's grand in the black-green deck, which makes me almost want to jump over to it. No, sticking to one color. Sanctified Charge, though, that late is kind of crazy. Not too sure why it's still there. Where's my pick? What's going on, Moto? Why are you thinking so hard? Crippling Blight, happy to grab. Best card in the pack. Negate's playable. The others, not so much. I'm in the right color. And I have a Planeswalker. Yeah! Noto is a bit on the lag. I think after the actual draft we'll have to do a little restart, see what's happening. Chief Engineer, I'm happy to take since I'm already kind of leaning towards blue. I also think it's better than the other cards. Remember, Element has a place, but not so much in red. In my opinion, it negates sideboardy. Blue-black control? Okay. I'm fine with it. Ooh, Sign of Blood. What a gift. That's fantastic. I draw cards. I draw cards a lot. Thank you. I love the cards. And nothing. We'll cut a Ranger's Guile, which is a 23rd card in the right deck. Please go to the sideboard. Thank you. I guess I'll get rid of the invisibility for signaling since I'm thinking about going blue. And Hydro Surge will work in that vein as well. Let's say goodbye to both of them. Alright, so if I open another Planeswalker, which, you know, oh yeah. I'm happy to grab a Sculling Doom Engine, that's for sure. That's like a Planeswalker. So if I open another Planeswalker, I'll just jump into that color no matter what color it is. Let's see, what might come back around? A Dorky 2 or 3? Actually happy to see that. Would prefer Coral Barrier and Peel from Reality if in the next few picks I end up solidifying into blue. Netcaster Spider's quite grand. Overwhelm, not as grand in my kind of strategy. I don't think blue-black is where military intelligence signs. I think you wanted blue-white flyers, but... Sculling Doom Engine? Yash! Hornet's Nest is okay, but we have another Covenant here. We're going to start actually getting creatures in order to cast Covenant, but I'm happy to start taking it and just have a lot of good removal. Flash Covenants, we'll be able to start getting the control on with Liliana Vest, search up stuff, or maybe even just start pumping, and if we're super controlled out, then we get to have a nice little ultimate. Not that's why I'm expecting, but it's fine. And yeah, Covenant's just so much more powerful than the Path Mage, which is the only other card in the colors I'm considering. Pillar of Light isn't really what makes me want to go into another color. Hornet's Nest, though, is definitely an option. We saw that late Wayfinder, so green within the context of a black-green build could actually be open. But again, Covenant's just strong enough to allow me to stay where I want to be right now. Encrust or Welcome Turn, Geist is probably the best card. Not moving into green still with the Elvish Mystic. This isn't exactly a turn deck, but I have enough removal that I don't really care about Encrust. So maybe I just wanted a flyer in the air. I wouldn't mind just a random 2-drop with like Bronze Sable. But I think with our 2 Covenants, the Welcome Turn might just act as a ramper, and then if I, solidify the board down, then the turn can kind of be a nice, 2 damage in the air turn is perfectly fine for the Welcome Turn. And I don't want to dissipate. I don't play counter spells. I think I've said this before. If you've been a fan of me for a while, you've already heard that, but I just don't play them. And not because I don't think they're good, I just don't think I play them very well, even though I play control decks, like, all the time. I'd rather just have things like Flesh to Dust and Covenant of Bloods and Ulcerates to take care of pesky something cards. Yep, taking the turn. Fester Gloom is fine. I think I just want another 1/3 to slow down the game. Again, I do want to end up picking this up, but I don't ever like taking the Fester Glooms over cards that are just kind of like more in need for like the creature curve count. Wall of Limbs, I don't want over Research Assistant. We're not doing the life gain thing, and the looting will be very good in this kind of control base. So yeah, we are solidifying ourselves into blue now, which means some of those the Coral Barrier and what was the other blue card? The Peel. I don't think the Peel is going to come back, but maybe if blue's enough open, one of those will table for my first pack. Okay, and as soon as I say I'm solidifying it into blue, we see a Satyr Wayfinder. I'm going to take it over the second Research Assistant, which is the only other card for us anyway, because if green continues to be a thing, this is going to be very good, and then I will kind of want to start looking at some of the grindy graveyard shenanigans. It's just a much better card than Research Assistant anyway, especially the second Research Assistant. And yeah, nothing else was really even good. There's the other green card, which is fine. Dauntless River Marshal, Fido Titan. Statute, don't care about. Endless Obedience. I actually don't want this one. I want the common dude. I'm going to take the Fido Titan. Not insane, but nice and grindy. Big dude, might be played. It's either that or the Endless Obedience. Again, I don't really want... Oh, wait, there's a Living Totem. Huh. What's better? This is a nice lower curve. We can evoke out. We're going to have 2 Typhoid Rats. Might be worth it. Fido Titan, is it even that good? I don't think I want a Fido Titan in this deck. I think I want a Living Totem. There we are. Somehow I missed that on the first glance. Crippling Blight, hello. Mercurial Pretender, hello. Then we'll take the Pretender here. We want to go late. We want to be doing shenanigans. I'm not married to green despite those last two picks. I already have a Crippling Blight. Don't necessarily want a second one. Mind Rot's such a sideboard card. And Verdant Haven, I'm not looking to overly ramp or splash. So yeah, we'll take the Pretender. Still not too sure where this is going. Take another turn. I actually like that now. If we start getting more of a solid blue 2-drop theme action, it's much better than Ranger's Guile. And I'm definitely over the white-red thing. I don't need it, so yeah. Don't I even already have a Ranger's Guile on the sideboard? Yeah. Why is it doing it this way? Is there a way to sort in a column? Sort by name? No. I don't understand why it's doing that. Oh, yay! It did come back. So that's exactly what I want, is that Coral Barrier. We want to go slow. This is not a military intelligence deck, unless I get like 5 more Welcome turns, which I probably won't even play. So, yay. Hot Soup, Thundering Giant, Mind Sculpt. Maybe I get 5 more Mind Sculpts. Who knows? Okay, now I will take a Dissipate. I mean, I might play it, just because I have it. Midnight Guard's really late. Again, we already just talked about the Ranger's Guile. Alright, back to this game plan. No more green. Happy to have the Mind Rot, but for the sideboard. So I'm offering we'll cut because of my Scuttling Doom Engine, even though actually go ahead, kill it. See if I can. There's another counter spell. Probably not going to play either. Really surprised there was not more black hip-hop happening there. Ooh, here's an interesting decision. Accursed Spirit, which is fantastic, and I want 4s. But then Wall of Frost is kind of what my deck wants, right? Slow things down. I think I'll take the Wall of Frost. That could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't actually played with Wall of Frost. I played against it once. We'll probably see the Typhoid Rats and Void Snare and Wall of Limbs come back. Don't care about those. These guys are also wastes of time. But I mean, I want to go late. I might even get like a really big, like, I mean, if a 7-drop or something comes around, I can take it. We want to go late to get out like a Pretender, a Scoot, a Doom Engine, Win in the Air, something like that. And I think Wall of Frost just does that fantastically. And then we might want to pick up an Accursed Spirit later as another, win condition. But I think I'm more likely to see that than the Wall of Frost. It does put a little bit of strain on the mana now that I've signed him a Wall of Frost, which means I might have reconsidered in many different ways. Hello, Triplicate Spirits. I'm not playing you, but hello. I don't think I want a second Sign in Blood, especially with a Wall of Frost. Does this Paragon do a whole lot? I actually have more blue creatures than anything else, and it could turn into a win condition. We're not getting a lot of black creatures right now. I guess we'll take it over the 3rd Typhoid Rats. Voice Snare's not what I want. I think really the only consideration is Sign in Blood or Evolving Wilds. And at this point, I don't think we're going to be picking up anything to splash. Although we could end up getting like a Doomfire Giant later. But I'm not going to take the Wilds over an actual playable dude. And again, Sign in Blood, wouldn't mind it. But I think this guy, we have enough blue to make it worth it. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have 8 other blue cards. This guy does stay blue, doesn't he? Ooh, what'd I just do? Uh-oh. And we're back. Sorry for the inconvenience. Alright, Divination is actually better than the Sign of Blood at this point, so that's cool. Glad to have it. Seeing Wicked White and a Sunblade Elf. Ouch. Can't help it. Just can't help it. So I'm guessing someone went into black to the right of me with that, the Doomwake or Doomfire Giant, I forget what it's called, that I passed when I picked Liliana, which makes sense, but I'm also confused why there's not more, black coming in this pack. Perilous Vault. How interesting. Hello, Lightning Strike, speaking of things that are worth striking. And splashing for. Alright, Perilous Vault's only worth a couple tickets. Whoa, I just took a Lightning Strike, though, because I guess I wasn't paying attention at the time. I think I was going to take the Coral Bearer over it. Maybe an Evolving Wilds comes back and we splash it. I'd be happy to splash it. Nimbus, I think I want. I'm kind of heavy on the 5s, though. And I don't have a lot of good blockers on the 2s, but I have a Coral Bear and Wall of Frost. Yeah, I just think this is powerful enough to go for. I wouldn't mind an Unmake the Grave also. But yeah, I want a 5-drop. I mean, we have a lot of things early to slow down the game. And then getting this, plus with a Paragon, nice 4/4 in the air, I think is kind of where I want this deck to be going. I think I would have a Coral Bear or the Lightning Strike. I don't think I would have grabbed it necessarily. Ooh, but now we can take Shivan Reef for the splash, which I think is going to be better than a Caustic Tar or Into the Void. Just to get Lightning Strike on board? Is that right? I don't think that's right. I'm going to try it, though. I want to play Lightning Strike. I like removal. Caustic Tar would kind of go in this deck. We have a lot of high-end stuff anyway. So, Another Divination is cool. But do I need another 2-drop? I don't think so. I don't think another Research is in. We'll just draw some cards. What am I cutting for it, though? Maybe nothing. Maybe this is the deck. Maybe I think I get rid of the Sign in Blood just because of our mana cost. Yeah. So this will replace our Sign in Blood. I mean, Sign in Blood's, I think, a little bit better than Wall of Frost, but whatever. I will take the Witch's Familiar, which seems kind of awkward. Look at our weird curve. But we're going to be playing enough Swamps to play the Typhoid Rats, so we're fine. And yeah, we're looking to go late, but I don't think I want the In Garruk's Wake, necessarily. I want more finishers in terms of, like, an actual threat versus, like, let me just kill everything else you have. But then I don't really need the 3-drop. Yeah, this might be an In Garruk's Wake deck. We want to go late. Let's do it. So you're gone. I'll take the Wall of Limbs. I don't think I'm playing it. Again, we'll take the Sliver. Probably not playing it, but it might be good sideboard tech if I feel like I need more early 1 power dudes. I'm going to cut the Sunblade Elf. I don't want to Tarnished Machine. I actually have plenty of removal. I don't need it. Yeah, get rid of the Wall of Limbs, I think. Okay, we'll take the Tyrant's Machine for the side now. And Divine Favor. Ooh, 3rd Divination. Gosh, do I play 3 Divinations? I just might. Not too sure. We'll find out after the deck. Okay, so here's the deck kind of like drawn out. We're at 24 right now. Here are some options I'm considering. I have 2 Divinations, and the 3rd right now not in the deck. Shivan Reef here to splash the Lightning Strike. I need to make a cut, and I don't think I want to cut any of my creatures. We only have 4 early dudes. I mean, we have a lot of like early defense, and our whole game plan is just like grind out the game, stay alive, and then, you know, kill things, get a big dude down, or get like a maggot or a flyer out and just start like finishing it off. So we're just like full on control. And actually, I really don't think I need the Lightning Strike. I have Ulcerate, Crippling Blight, Flesh of Dust, 2 Covenants of Bloods, and then like the sweeper later. And just having the Shivan Reef isn't fantastic. I was a little overzealous in the draft, I think, and I don't remember what the actual picks were that I grabbed over these 2, but that might have been, like I said, a little overzealous. Probably should have taken a look. And oh, I remember I actually wanted the Coral Bear over this, right? Isn't that what it was? It just timed out in some weird way. Anyway, I don't think I need it. I don't think I want to mess up my mana base enough just for a Lightning Strike, because I don't want to play this plus 1 mountain. Excuse me. I don't think. Because if I did that, then I end up being in a position where if I have 1 mountain, I have to decide like between some of my double black guys and early black, plus like my double blue Wall of Frost and a lot of blue cards I have. I think I'm such an even split. This Lightning Strike, considering, again, this is considering I have so much more removal in the deck already. Yeah, it's such a premium common, but I don't want to even add 1 mountain for it. If this was actually an Evolving Wilds, I'd probably do it, because it's the mountain and Evolving Wilds, and Evolving Wilds can actually go get it's black, blue, and red in a way. This is just blue and red, so I think that kind of like makes it worse. Anyway, yep, I agree with that. I'm officially cutting Lightning Strike. This is gonna be the deck. Let me just double check and take a look here. I don't want the Sign of Blood again because of the mana considerations. I already have 2 divinations. I don't want to cut any of my other spells to bring in another divination, but I might want to do that after the sideboarding. And if I really need a lot of early protection, I could bust out the Wall of Limbs as another 3-drop and a Leeching Sliver as well if it's going to trade with stuff. But I think this will be good enough with our early game plans set. 9-8 seems about what I wanted to do. Yep, that's what I want. And that's the deck. Let's control it out and play a Planeswalker.